to the pre-match press conference. Match number 5 in the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup between Arnett Gardens and Mount Pleasant Academy. We have with us at the head table the head coach of Arnett Gardens, Xavier Gilbert, and player of Arnett Gardens as well, who is joining us as well. Firstly, coach, I just wanted to get your insight. Firstly, congratulations on the CFU Club Shield victory. What was that experience like for you and the players as well in this tournament?
I mean, it was a very good experience. It was tough. Again, every opposition brought something different, and we had to navigate our way around it. And credit must be given to the way the players executed to ensure that we make it to the stage.
Shane Watson, player of Arnett Gardens. Firstly, Shane, 4 matches in 8 days. You know that experience for you as well. What was that like in that competition?
Well, it's a very good experience for us, and it just teach us how to manage time.
All right, and coach, a new competition. You know, you could say the Caribbean Cup. You're somebody that knows CONCACAF very well, not only in the club scene but on the international scene. Have you told your players about what it's like in CONCACAF tournaments, the expectations, and all of those elements?
Yes, for sure. That has been part of the educational process in terms of what to expect, what are the expectations at this level, how to operate, everything, all the facets of the game, and the magnitude of the competition and what will unfold in these games.
And Shane, for you, how much are you looking forward to this competition itself, the Caribbean Cup?
Well, we're looking forward to great things, good exposure for us, very good exposure.
We can now open the floor for questions. You may indicate and direct your question whether it's to Coach Gilbert or to Shane Watson. All right, so we can open the floor now for questions.
Yes, Coach. It's your opening game in this competition. First of all, what's the approach like? What's the general mood in the camp like? And give me an idea. What's the expectation from tomorrow?
The mood has been good. It's somewhat challenging because we are also preparing for local competition. We're taking one game at a time, but we pretty much started earlier than everyone else, and we have to ensure that we manage workload, the training, to ensure that we get in everything because the season is going to be longer. So that part has been tedious and challenging for us, but the players have been very cooperative and working hard to ensure that we do well in this competition and in our local competition as well.
The competition, the CONCACAF Shield was the lower tier competition. Now you're in the top tier regional competition. Certainly you expect things to be a little more challenging for this level.
For sure, and that is life, and that is any stage of any competition. Once you move up, it becomes more difficult. The oppositions, of course, are going to be more challenging to navigate the way around. We are just hoping that because we started a little bit earlier, that that would probably be an advantage for us coming out and execute. But this game tomorrow is going to be extremely tough. They are coming off a loss. And they want to ensure that they stay in hunt. It's a quality team. They acquire some good players. So we know it's going to be tough, but we're going to put our best foot forward and ensure we get something out of the game.
A lot of turmoil in the other team camp, as you mentioned, they lost the first game. Coach change and that after one game. I don't know what you expect from them compared to there also been a lot of personnel changes in the team. What you expect from the opponent tomorrow?
And that's the tough part for us, as a staff, trying to analyze how they're going to play. It's not the same staff from the last game, so things are going to be different. And they didn't get the desired result. The players, their mindset, and they want to do well too, so they are a little bit hungrier to come out. So it can be challenging for us. Some might say it should be easy, but it can be extremely challenging for us, and we anticipate that. And as a coach who coached them last year, so and he knows the players well, so he'll probably just put the pieces together, despite him not having that amount of time, but he has worked with them over the past 2 seasons, and we hope that what is transpiring there will probably will play in our hands. But we know that we have to come out and execute, and that's why we have to play the game, and it's not going to be easy. and hopefully we can get the support of the fans behind us and give us that added push.
Coach, Formula 4 or different competition. You have played, you know your opponent in out, inside out. So basically, you have a little bit of a game plan. But the problem here is how difficult is it to get the players' mindset ready for a game like this after coming off such a campaign in the CFU?
To be honest, and I have to give the credit to the players and my staff. It's not normally that difficult to get our players ready. They know and understand the challenges that face us in different games. And I don't think that part is a challenge. The challenge for us is the opposition in terms of, I mean, yeah, we can know them inside out, but they have acquired some different players also. And those players in the past has given us some problems. But we are mindful, and we just have to prepare as best as possible to ensure that we curtail their strength and exploit any weaknesses that are on offer.
I think the team is close to where, I know it's still early season, is the team close to where you want based on performance in the last tournament?
To be honest, no. And that's the tricky part, because I said we are preparing for two competitions. And we saw some of the teams previously who participated in this competition and they finished down the order in our local competition. So we took that in mind and organizing or setting up our periodization and doing different things is that was the most tedious part of it. And that has been a challenge for us, but credit to the players. You know, they sometimes they train and play under high level of fatigue, and we try as best as possible to ensure that we recover. Because we want the players to last for this competition and our local competition. And in order for us to do well in both competitions, we have to be physically fit.
You mentioned periodization. How are you looking to approach the coming season, knowing that the team is likely to peak in the off season?
Yeah, and that's part of coaching. You have to understand what you want, when you want those results, and adjust your training accordingly, and to ensure that you get the best out of the players. So it's something that we are mindful of, and we have to manage the players as well, and we probably have to deepen our squad as quickly as possible to ensure that we don't have burnout and we are able to perform at a high level every single game that we play.
Sure. Going up against more players that a team you know well, a team you have played against on numerous occasions. What's the mindset going to this game in the camp amongst the players?
Well, in the camp, it's a good vibes in the camp with the team and everybody. We know playing against Mount Pleasant, we know Mount Pleasant, it's a very good team, but we're ready and prepared for the challenge.
So far, what you have to say about yourself based off of what's happened last season? What do you think about your performances so far this season? Have you improved? What are some of the things that you said you need to work upon, and collectively the team can fix and really take home the trophy, all the trophies that we're going for this season?
Well, as me as a person, we just need to the unit, we need to tighten up the unit around at the back line, and going forward, I think we delivered us a win the Caribbean Cup for the year. So going forward, we're going to be a good one going forward.
As your personal performances from last year until now, what do you think about your independent improvement?
Well, I improve a lot, more confident on the ball, you know. Yeah, more direct in front of me, midfielder them, everybody. So.
What are the Arnett Gardens fans should expect from Shane this season?
Expect great things, concede less goal, and win enough game.
Shane, from a player's perspective, what is the mood in the camp following, from the player's perspective, the mood in the camp following the victory in Curacao and now stepping up? How are the players themselves, the other players looking forward?
Well, the mood in the camp is very excited. The players them are very excited for the competition, and they're ready, very ready. I'm excited, you know, and they work very hard and want to deliver.
Coach, second question. How difficult was it going to the final of the CFU, knowing that to win the final and you're going to go in a tough group? You came second, it have been easier. How difficult was it to juggle that decision? I know that you want to win. You want to win every game. But knowing the aspect of winning the game versus drawing the game, how difficult was it for you?
Well, we had one intention when we went to Curacao was to win the tournament. Even though we knew if we win the tournament, we would have been in this group with Mount Pleasant and Cavalier from our local competition. And we just wanted to take the same route that Robin Hood took last year, go through the Shield, and win this part of it. And any group that you fall into, they are going to be tougher positions. And I mean, it might be a little bit easier since we know our position to able to plan and strategize. So yeah, but we wanted to win, and winning is a habit, and it's important. It's been a while there wasn't a trophy at Arnett Gardens, and I mean we want to give that to everybody, the workers, management, and the fans. Week in, week out. It costs them to come to go to games, and it's a good way to reward them, and it's a good feeling for them and a good feeling for the community. And we really wanted to take something back home.
They say winning is a habit. Winning this trophy, I think this is not going to develop that winning habit throughout the season for you guys to take over the JPL 24.
For sure, and that's what we wanted to do to ensure that and one, it will definitely give the players more confidence. And self-belief to know that they can win titles and do well at every single level.
Just one more, Coach. Just tell me tactically what you expect from the Mount Pleasant team and what will be your approach on the field, because there's always a lot of expectation from both fans whenever this team plays. Just tell me what you expect on the field.
I mean, we just going to have to be cautious. Try not to concede any goal for the entire game, and while the game is going on, if we see openings that we think we can do, because unless you can give me the 11 that going to play and the formation that Mount Pleasant is going to play tomorrow, I mean tactically it's going to be difficult for us right now to tell you this is what I'm going to do.
Basically wait and see, and then basically improvise as the game goes on.
Yeah, pretty much. So if you can get the start list and what they're going to do to me, I can answer that question better.
Coach, is a 5 o'clock kickoff tomorrow. Just a message from you and Shane to the fans regarding tomorrow, your first game.
Yeah, I mean it's the first game. Some exciting young talent from Arnett Gardens, and we really want the support of the fans to come out and enjoy the game. 2 local teams playing. And it's also a good showing for the young schoolboy teams. I'm encouraging the schoolboy teams to come out and watch the games as well. So encouraging everyone to come out and view it. It's after work. Come and enjoy some football in the evening.
Shane?
Yeah, and the fans them just come out tomorrow, just after work, 5 o'clock, just come give us the support, and great football.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Shane.
It's hot.